Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Kyler Murray, the Cardinals beatdown of the Rams, locked in, fired up for this one. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, a quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only is it a great, inexpensive way to support the channel, but you get even more Quarterback School content. So hop over there, join, become a member. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. Kyler Murray, the Cardinals put the absolute beat down on the Rams. My goodness, quarters beaters up top. Your boy Junior, high back five. Beautiful. Great job getting your feet down. Really nice job here dialing up a quarters beater to the left. Got the tight end going to the corner, little scissors. Excellent body control at the back line. This is just an outstanding job. So quarters beater for me. You're going to run two verticals at the safety and the corner. So right here, I'm saying we're playing some version of quarters. Here's the touchdown on the skinny big post. Here's that corner sail. Lots of different ways to do it right there. As soon as you're catch this versus this coverage, you're looking at this player right here. If he settles his feet at all or he drives the corner, you know you've got one-on-one to the post. All you have to do is be able to get it up and down here because we're at the 23. It's a little tight for this, but you've essentially got 30 plus yards to be able to get it up and down. Great throw, great trajectory, beautiful body control there at the end to make sure your feet stay in, and that is the first of 3 touchdowns. So just a beautiful job of being able to beat quarters, have the correct concept dialed up versus that coverage, get the ball out on time. Again, we're looking right at that safety, 37 in the top left. As soon as he settles his feet, right there, boom, got him. Great throw from Kyler. Great catch as well, big time. Next one here, another big touchdown. Marvin Harrison again, he's the number 1 up top. We're going to talk through this play. I think this play is supposed to be leak to the tight end back the other way, and Kyler and Harrison just kind of extend and make this thing work. So what I'm talking about here is we're trying to get it to 85 going across on the fake shallow up the other way. Kyler wants to go that way. You can see him looking back to 85 there. They sniff it out and they smell it. Good job on them from defense. From there, I think Marvin Harrison just kind of takes this thing and sees the space and goes. I don't think this play is necessarily designed to go leak back to Harrison Jr. I think he just feels this space. So first I'll draw what I think the play is. So coming across here, essentially trying to sell naked out this way. So I think they end up blocking the edge here. So we're gonna boot action away. Fake, come out here, and we're trying to get the tight end on this leak play. So block, shallow, and then up the other side. Okay, it's not there. I don't think that this is 1, then 2 to this spike here. I think he just sees the space back here and takes it. So again, watch this thing. We'll play it a few times, but I really want you to watch him. He's just running, and then he sees all this space and decides, I'm just going to go. And he and Kyler are on the same page. So let this thing play out here. First, let's watch the inline tight end 85 on the leak. Is it there? Block, release, up the leak. There it is. They smell it out. 27 sniffs it out. Kyler maybe looks a little early. But then watch Harrison Jr. He's just running an over. And then he sees that space and goes. And then there's a huge play. And it's a great job from Kyler being able to see it. You see the playmaker vibes. You see the arm talent. You see his athleticism all over this film. But man, Marvin Harrison Jr. right here making a massive impact early in this game. On the move, great touch, dot of a throw, and then enough speed to finish that thing in the end zone. Well done. Next one here, backed up, ball's on the 1. We're going to rip a back shoulder up top. Again, Harrison Jr. eating. A great example of when the corner's over the top of you on one of these goes or fades, this thing turns into just a back shoulder. It's a beautiful throw from Murray as well. Super decisive. Love taking shots when you're backed up like this. But this is just a beautiful throw. I'll pause it right at the top so you see the relationship of the wide receiver in the corner. So he throws that thing right there. I mean, look at that. He's not even 5 yards off the line of scrimmage yet. We're already throwing the back shoulder. And again, this is when I'm saying the relationship of the wide receiver with the corner over the top. So this relationship on a go to quarterbacks signal, I'm going to throw it right at you, back shoulder. And you literally don't throw it right at them, but you throw it where they think they're going to be, right at them. So beautiful job here, reading this thing, seeing this thing. This execution like this is unstoppable. Great job going up there, kind of bodying that thing. But again, super decisive. Love the idea of feeding 18 as well, intentionally finding a way to get him touches, make sure he's engaged. That's a big time hookup. Next one here, 3rd and 5. Again, it looks like Kyler's trying to work 18 right out the jump, thinking he's probably going to get a back shoulder. They end up clouding it, going Tampa. Probably a better pre-snap read would tell him, you know, maybe he thinks he's going to hit a hole shot there. Tough to hit a hole shot with no threat to the safety. But regardless, he gets out. This is what he can do with his athleticism. Extend, create, vision, on the same page with Harrison Jr. again for another chunk. I mean, just absolutely dominating the first part of this game. So again, you can see he's working left. He wants it. For whatever reason, he doesn't throw it, doesn't get the look that he wants right there. Now we got to go create. Again, just one of the fastest dudes on the field. Great body control, great vision, moving to your left, finding him for a big chunk on 3rd and 5. I mean, it's just demoralizing to a defense. You initially stop them. Again, I'm not sure what exactly he thinks he's going to get up top, but it looks like it's going to be some sort of fade. I don't know if he thinks he's going to. The reason I'm saying a lot of people call this like a hole shot here. So you get this, what I'm calling a cloud corner, rolled up corner with a half field safety. This little honey hole shot that you would throw normally on this type of ball, it's really only ever viable when this safety is threatened with some sort of vertical, either from the 2 or from the other side running at him. You want this guy threatened inside to be able to hold him tight. You don't want him essentially just double covering over the top. Then that throw is not as viable in my opinion. So good decision to not throw it. Don't even like really looking over there to start, but you're stuck. You got to go create, and this is what he does. Then they're on the same page. Really nice job by watch Marvin Harrison stay in bounds up top. So stay in bounds, go. Great job on being on the same page with the scramble throws. And I mean, it could have even been an even bigger throw if he were able to get even more on this thing. But again, you just got to appreciate, even though he's a small dude, he is a powerful, thick, explosive cat. Like, boom, accelerate away. Accelerate. Flip your hips. Rip it. Don't take a hit. Big chunk play. That's tough to stop. Wow. Next one here, another 3rd and 5, just absolutely back-breaking scramble play. This time for a touchdown. We're eventually going to find the number 1 down here on the bottom of the screen on a scramble kind of back line. He's going to be working to the back pylon on that back line post-scramble here. This is just Kyler Murray. They can't bring him down. Again, great vision, great escapability, elusiveness. This is the clip. You know, if you're on social media, you've probably seen everywhere of him throwing it and currying this thing, not even watching it get caught for a touchdown. But again, you got to appreciate the athleticism. Spin out, make somebody miss, extend, eyes downfield, rip it, watch him turn. Oh, what a great angle. He doesn't watch it caught. I mean, that's pretty special. Feeling it early in this game, just beating the absolute brakes off the Rams. Now, again, we're not in the quarterback room. We're not in the install. We're not in the kind of decision-making, offensive understanding of 3rd down. But if you were to look to the right and assume that Harrison is the first read here, you know, maybe he's not the first read. Maybe the outside guy is trying to get the ball because it's a shorter route. But Harrison sure looks open to me. Now, again, maybe he's open because Murray's not even looking at him. That safety dropping down there, you would think that Harrison would be covered. But he's not. You know, so that would be the only thing I would have questions about if I was like, hey, where's this supposed to go? Because this is a great play. And your ability to get out and create is great. And I think at some point, you're going to have to consistently win from the pocket on time. Maybe not. Maybe you'll always be able to do this. But it's just one of those things. When it's working, it is outstanding and special. But if it's there on time, let's take it on time too. But regardless, let's just appreciate this. Throw it. Let it wash over you. Wow. Next one here, another big chunk play. We're going to hit what I'm going to call a corner. Maybe it's a circus by the number 1 up top. Play action. Fit this thing in between a half field safety and a cloud corner. This is a beautiful throw. Again, the thing with Kyler Murray's arm talent is it's not just the arm strength, absolutely has, but it's also the touch. I mean, it's just arm talent all the way around. But this is not an easy throw. So what I'm calling this little circus corner route, so inside, up, push it to the corner. We're going to get the cloud safety, so the rolled up flat player, and we're going to get the half field safety over the top. So he's getting depth here. This is not like a wide open throw. You got to put it right on him and really split 2 DBs down the field. Pretty special. Not an easy throw. Not a check down. We're not ripping this in the flat. This is down the field. Again, when does he make the throw? Lowercase a, right down the line of the receiver, up on his face. I mean, corner can't get there. Safety can't get there. Just a beautiful hookup. Again, it's nice design, but that is not an easy throw. There's not a lot of guys in the league that are intentionally trying to rip this. Make it fit, put it right in there. Big, big chunk. Next one here, the first of a number of examples of Kyler Murray using his legs. So this is a hell of a fake, big-time ball sell. Now, there's a few things here. First, let's just appreciate Kyler Murray can roll, right? Like he can go. Little scooter bug. Again, the thing with the fake here is it's such a fake that he's almost like looking behind him. Sometimes I feel like these guys turn their head like an owl and peek out the right side. But right here, around, nothing there. Accelerate, get vertical. Again, his stride is so short, it almost looks like the video is on like fast forward. Now, I will say, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. down here at the bottom runs the wrong route. You would never have a naked like this and have a pylon or flag or corner out the other way. I think he just Randy Mosses this thing, thinks he's wide ass open, throws up the mailbox. I would bet he probably has an in or an over. That's tough. Regardless, that's a hell of a job. And there were a number of instances as this game kind of gets out of hand where Kyler just uses his legs and can create. And just go get it yourself. It's a great weapon. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. I sincerely appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It does mean a lot to me, so thank you for taking the time and doing that. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Join, become a member, get even more Quarterback School content. We also have Quarterback School courses. Now, these courses are the premium content available through the channel. These are deep, deep dives on my favorite football topics. We have courses on tempos, RPOs, pass protection. The best-selling course is how to beat every coverage. We even have an entire offense available for you, so hop over there and enroll. You can check out the new courses at the new Quarterback School website, dqbschool.com. Hop over there, ask me anything, a really fun, interactive way to dive into the library of content available through the channel. And then finally, make sure to follow me across all the social media platforms. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one here, 3rd and 14, balls on the 39. Looks like they're running double stick up top. You run double stick on 3rd and 14, you're just trying to get some back to make the field goal easier. He just does it with his legs. It looks like he's looking to the left here, trying to hook up Marvin Harrison Jr. again, probably on that back shoulder. Doesn't like it, just take it yourself. Again, you can see him just kind of get as much as you can get, protect yourself on the boundary, full speed out of bounds. Make sure our guy in the orange gloves telling us when the TV timeout is done is all right. But again, could you throw this thing to the right? I probably think so. Do you want to throw a back shoulder down here for a potential first down? Maybe. Again, I don't know what they're telling him in the meetings. When I see this double stick like that, sometimes I think it's going to be a screen to the halfback. It's not going to be a screen to the halfback here. Could he throw the check down? Yes. Again, defaulting to Kyler Murray running right now doesn't seem like a bad thing either. Use your legs, get out of bounds. But what I personally like to see him just throw the ball, distribute the ball on the play that's called, yes. So I'm asking for a harmony. Right now, he's leaning toward just getting out and creating, and it certainly worked versus the Rams. Next one here, one of the very few misses in this game for me. We're going to miss Marvin Harrison Jr. He's the number 1 down here to the bottom on the little crosser, post crosser in. We just skymail that thing. Pretty hard to throw it over that guy, but we find a way right here. Again, play action. Got an opportunity to drive it down the field. If we're being super critical for Kyler Murray, the limited amount that I watch him. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I watch every Arizona offensive snap, but I would just love to continue to see the consistency of being able to play in structure from within the pocket and put it right where we want. He can certainly get out and create, but this to me is one of those throws where just about everybody in the league runs post, cross, in behind it, some version of this. And this to me is a lot of space. And we should demand ourselves to be able to put that thing right where we want all the time. And we've certainly seen him make more difficult throws just this game. So it's just the consistency of it to be able to feather that thing out there. Maybe Harrison Jr. carves that thing a little flat at the top, but I still think that's a worse miss than it is anything else. He can make that throw. He can make that throw all the time. Just barely off target. Next one here, 2nd and 15. Again, Kyler Murray using his legs. Being decisive, getting vertical. Play action. He doesn't like it. Again, could he throw it to certain guys? Probably. But is this pretty good too? Yeah. Just again, get down, protect yourself at the end of this thing. Again, I would say most players would want the ball out of their hands. Flip it to the check down. Up, reset your feet, throw the post. But right here, I totally understand him seeing a bunch of space right in front of him. Go get it. Everything except this little collision at the very end. Just slide, protect yourself, onto the next play. Again, it's one of those things where, maybe in their quarterback room, they're telling him, hey, you get out of there, go. But again, could he throw the post? Maybe, but I mean, he's already leaving, right? We've already seen, who is it? The right guard takes an L. So right guard L, now we got to go. Would you love the back to be able to put that color back on the guard? Sure. But I don't think there's anything wrong with Kyler Murray continuing to scramble like this. If they're going to give him lanes like this, now watch the back here with the right guard. The back is exiting off the B, looks like in the B gap. Looks like the back is avoiding contact. As soon as you see this color flash, if you're the back right there, what I think most offenses would want is this guy to put this color back on him. So you would want to exit with your right shoulder through his ribs into the check down so that he then gets knocked back onto the guard. What you don't want to do is avoid this thing and get out there like you're, have the ball in your hand. You want to be part of the pass protection unit. And again, maybe they teach it different. I doubt it though. Regardless, pretty sweet that Kyler Murray, does he peek behind him too right here? Watch his eye, watch his head, right? Peek behind a little bit and then accelerate and go get that. That's pretty awesome on 2nd and forever. Next one here, 3rd and 4. These are kind of the refreshing reps that I'm talking about where we're just going to raise up, have a nice, well-designed play, hit the number 1 at the bottom, a little short in or under, a little rub play. Got him. Even though they're not playing man, 3rd and short, probably expecting some iteration of man, just raise up, let somebody else go get it. Catch it, put it on him, first down. So again, in structure, on time, with the offensive intent and design locked in, even if you don't get necessarily the defense you think you're going to get. So right here, this looks like it's going to be man, right? To the bottom. You're thinking man pre-snap. Not there. They try to zone it off. The play still works. Great. Little rub, little pick, put it right on him. First down, fall forward. Let's go. Outstanding. Next one here, 2nd and 8, big play action. We're going to hit the tight end on a little sail or Seattle here. This is a bit of a ridiculous throw and catch, if I'm not going to lie. I'm going to appreciate and say the positives about the ball location here. I don't necessarily think this looks like a great decision on film. I understand why Kyler makes this throw. I think it actually looks worse on film than he probably thinks it looks on the, game field because of how this corner kind of falls into this. But if this play, I would call this a deep flag or back pylon here by the number 1. And then the tight end here, as he's coming out on this sail or Seattle or corner, Kyler probably thinks it's just the tight end versus long hair here. And then the corner kind of falls off into it to make it look like it's double coverage. So it's probably not as kind of a muddy decision as it looks. But the ball placement on these 2 corners that he's thrown have been outstanding. Again, you can see the corner kind of fall into it here. Whoop. And then that is a beautiful ball. That's a hell of a catch, too, from the Fighting Ben Steels. Loving it. Always looked good, locked in at the tight end position in Arizona. Look at that, 13 personnel. Ben's all fired up. That's a hell of a catch. I don't know if Benny had that in the bag back in the day. That is a hell of a catch. Love it. Next one here. Now it's quarterback run game. So this isn't scramble. This is zone read escort or zone read lead. Easy read. Great job. Love him getting out of bounds. I mean, this play is literally everywhere in football. The fact that the league is running it as well, even wilder. 84 on the split flow action. Get Marvin on the crack. He doesn't even have to crack, and that's just too easy. That almost looks like the Rams have almost stopped trying 100% here. But what this play is we are reading this player right here, the C-gap player. As this split flow comes across, the read is really simple. If he goes under the action here, the quarterback is going to keep it. And we're going to get a crack, and then we get this lead blocker out in front of us. It's all about where this guy goes, the conflict defender. If he goes above the split flow action here, then all you do is hand it to the back and say, good luck, go eat. So watch that 0, the guy we're reading, the conflict defender, with that slice action coming at him. Whoop, there it is. He goes under, we pull it. Whoop, got him. And again, you can see Harrison down here crack. There's actually no one to crack. That's too easy. And Kyler, totally under control, crazy change of direction, explosive. Again, just really doing everything in this game. Running it, scrambling, creating, design runs. Outstanding. Last one here. Bit of a bummer. We try a back shoulder up top to Harrison Jr. again. You know, just a little bit off with this throw. You can tell he's mad at himself with the jump, body language reaction. Again, 13 personnel. Running zone read there, it looks like. And he's just got this kind of what I'm used to calling a PRO, so like a pass run option. So again, if we didn't throw this backside fade, you can see we're leaving the C-gap defender down here to the bottom, running zone read on 94. Okay? So love that. But also love the ability to get these Aaron Rodgers touchdown passes. So right here, again, we've already seen him hit these back shoulders, right? So wide receiver, corner, this relationship. You want to throw this ball right at him where you think he's going to be. We just barely miss this thing. It's not a big miss. We just barely flare that thing off. So again, you can. It's almost easier in the red zone because you don't have as much space to lead him. We just missed that right there. Again, you watch Kyler rip this thing and then jump. Just barely miss it. Could have easily been a 4-touchdown day. Regardless, really special day. Thought Arizona looked crazy explosive. Fun to watch. Excited to see more. So that is a wrap. Kyler Murray, the Cardinals put the absolute stomp down on the Rams. My goodness. Explosiveness all over the field. Thought they did a really nice job of getting the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. early, whether it was on purpose with the touchdown early on the back line or kind of out of structure on scramble situations, Kyler Murray and Harrison Jr. being on the same page. Certainly an explosive performance from Kyler Murray, whether in structure, out of structure, extending plays, running it, scrambling it, design quarterback run. I thought the other thing that was fun to see was just the full club array. So his ability to drive the ball down the field, to create off platform, to go back shoulder, to show touch on the corner, on the post, on the back 5. There was a full display of different types of throws. I think if you're trying to be crazy picky, maybe there were opportunities in structure from within the pocket that at some point he's probably going to have to make. Didn't have to make this game, but looked like there were potentially opportunities there. But overall, what a great win. Big time, fun offense to watch as well, as far as just the explosiveness, the design of kind of spreading them out, getting condensed, the play action, and again, the explosiveness just jump off the film. So thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.